What's up fellow hunters, Nox here, welcome to another exciting build video. Today we're going to talk about the #1 spread light bowgun build in Sunbreak. I'm going to show an augmented version first to cover all skills. Then we take a look at the actual augments and then a augment free budget version. Let's get right into it. The Doom Blaster. This is the final form of spread light bowgun. You can absolutely destroy monsters with this. I'm using a reload speed level 3 talisman. To get all the essentials, it only needs a level 3 and level 1 slot. You can get that super easily with the Cycloss melding now. The evade extender on mine is a nice bonus, but absolutely not required. Weapon of choice is the Geismogorm LBG. It has insanely high attack and the best ammo capacity for spread level 3, which is the primary ammo we want to use here. It's also worth knowing that you can make efficient use of shrapnel ammo with this gun as well. The first thing we need to address is the gun performance. This is very important and can actually change your playstyle. We have reload speed, recoil down, and ballistics at level 3. This will greatly improve reload speed, gun recoil, and range. Ballistics can be removed, but I don't recommend it. Having that extra bit of range on a shotgun build is just too beneficial. And we also have tune up level 1. This is going to increase the effect of the silencer we have equipped on the gun, which is going to lower the recoil by 1 additional level. That allows us to fire spread level 3 with the lowest possible recoil. You might have noticed that we're not using the ammo up skill for this build. It would have to be at level 3 to give us 1 extra bullet for the spread level 3 clip. That investment is just too expensive unless you have a very good talisman. Now we're gonna take a look at the damage increasing skills. Since we're using spread ammo, the first thing is of course gonna be spread up, increasing the damage of all spread and shrapnel ammo by 20%. Next we have spare shot to give us a 25% chance to not expend ammo while firing. This will indirectly increase DPS as well. Outside of our bowgun specific skills, we have a ton of other damage increasing factors, starting with a max affinity setup. We have critical eye, weakness exploit, and bloodlust. Even with the minus 15% on the weapon, we still manage to get exactly 100% affinity on weak spots. And of course we have critical boost to go along with that. Next we have attack boost level 7 for a big increase to raw attack. Same thing goes for Mail of Hellfire on the red scroll. This will give us another 15 to 35 attack depending on the level of the skill. Burst will add further damage as well since we're constantly landing hits. Powder Mantle is a really nice damage bonus to have on bowguns. It's super easy and quick to activate, which is great for extra DPS and stopping force. Another good addition would be 1 level of Coalescence if you have room to fit it into the build. Aside from all that, we have Evade Extender, Intrepid Heart, and Heaven Sent for extra comfort. Evade Extender makes it super easy to maneuver around the monster and get out of the way of attacks. And in case we do get hit, we have Intrepid Heart and Heaven Sent, which both reduce incoming damage. Altogether, this thing hits like an absolute truck while being comfortable to play. If you like shotgun builds, this is the one. This is what my current augments are looking like if you're trying to recreate a similar version of the build. Underneath the augmentation status, you can see which augmenting method I used. Cool thing is, we're using 3 pieces that can all sacrifice a skill to use one of the advanced augmenting methods. The chest, waist, and legs all have 1 level of Mail of Hellfire. For the helmet and arms, I simply went for slot upgrades. By the way, you can sacrifice the Frenzied Bloodlust on the waist as well for an easier chance at Mail of Hellfire. Now that we covered everything, let's take a look at the augment-free budget version. All of the essential skills are intact. You can see that this build is very complete without any augments. The only big difference is that we're missing Mail of Hellfire and Burst for extra damage and the Evade Extender for added comfort. Aside from that, it stays nearly the same. This is a build with a very strong starting point. The augment recommendations are of course what we saw in the augment section of the video. But there is one additional skill I can highly recommend for ranged weapons, and that is having 1 level of Guts. It's a very valuable skill if you're having trouble with any certain fight. It has the same effect as Moxie and can save you from a fatal attack once. And even if you do faint, the skill is reset when you get sent back to camp. Which means once you restart it from camp, the skill can save you once again from 1 fatal attack. If you like using Pierce ammo, there's a max DPS endgame build right here. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.